Well, it's Independence Day here in the United States, so I should speak about freedom. Swami Vivekananda says that the push against nature is a quest for freedom, that every man and woman's highest ideal is an absolute freedom, and we struggle and push against nature to find it. But he says there is no freedom in nature. It is all law. Still the struggle goes on. Nay, the whole of nature, from the very sun to the atoms, is under law, and even for man there is no freedom. But we cannot believe it. We have been studying laws from the beginning, and yet cannot, nay, will not believe that man is under law. The soul cries ever, freedom, oh freedom. With the conception of God as a perfectly free being, man cannot rest eternally in this bondage that we experience. So this freedom completely evades us. We all talk of freedom and we think that it's the ability to do what we want, not realizing that our desires themselves are what keep us from being free, that the constant service of the body and its needs, the constant reaction to the mind and its moods has exhausted us in this life in our quest for freedom, having no idea what it means. But in this great book called I Am That, Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj says, "Behold the eternal now. Memory seems to bring things to the present out of the past, but all that happens does happen in the present only. It is only in the timeless now that phenomena manifest themselves. Thus time and causality do not apply in reality. I am prior to the world. I am prior to the body, and I am prior to the mind. I am the sphere in which they appear and disappear. I am the source of them all, the universal power of which the world, with its bewildering diversity, becomes manifest." This notion of being mindful, of being absolutely in this present, the present now. The past is a figment of your mind, the future a projection of your mind. They have no reality. When you think of the future, you don't do it in the future, you do it in the now. When you think of the past, you don't do it in the past, you do it in the now. And in this now is the only place that we can find freedom from causation, from these laws of nature that bind us and everything around us into following particular courses, to follow out that line of karma, or that line of cause and effect that you started at your birth in this body. But to be present in the now, in the I am, is to be free of all the law. It is to be free and independent in the true sense of freedom, to let go of the story that defines the moment for you, projects your future for you, to live in the now, in the bliss, in the wisdom, in the existence that is who you are. That is freedom. That is freedom, to be without desire, to be without past, to be without future, but to be fully aware, fully manifest, fully celebrated here and now.